I was just about to say, as Alliance, of course, locking the Thresh, we already expected that, but Froggen was thinking about taking the LeBlanc. Lulu still open. He played Lulu in the first 4 games, actually. Sorry, not in the first 4 games. He played 3 games of Lulu after that, and looked pretty damn solid with that one. And it looks like SK are going to possibly go over to the Twitch, and there's a lock-in for it. So things happening here to maybe as we expected them to happen in the later stages of the pick. Look at this, so Tabzz and Nyph are stood on top of a ward. nRated, CandyPanda coming in. Nyph's gonna, where's he gonna go here? He's thinking, do I go north, do I go south? Either way, CandyPanda's right on top of him. There's a lock-up. Nyph in trouble, that is a good play. He will use an early flash, but that's a lot of damage from the rat. Will the poison be enough, or will they turn this one around? CandyPanda now down to less than half HP, but Shook's not got the damage for him either.
Leona offered no threat to him, with Nyph returning. Oh, they've got Tabzz.
Tabzz actually taking a lot of damage back there on that front, and you see though the power of Thresh with the flay, with the hook that can come out afterwards. If he times it right, can even stop Leona going in the first place. And there's the hook onto nRated. No one really ready for it though. Tabzz taking a while to reply, but he flashes in, and there is the flash we were talking about earlier. The only summoner spell left in the bottom lane, and he gets Alliance first blood.
That is exactly the point we were talking about. Because of Thresh and Lucian having more tools to work with and more range, they punished CandyPanda and nRated. Shook's coming to the party as well. They've caught Nyph.
Oh, Nyph out of position here. That's 3 men onto Shook's gonna have to get involved, and there he is, moving in with the slow, but Svenskeren flashes over, and nRated goes low in this one. Svenskeren, though, is gonna be the easier target. Shook gonna pick up that one. Can they get down nRated as well? There's a lot of damage coming in. Tabzz not quite got the abilities to make it work for them, but that will end with a 1-for-1.
Very good play, and you've given Nyph Thresh. He manages to get over to the side wall, place the lantern down, and pull in the supportive Shook.
Coming up there, and blue buff vision for a second, regain it back as Svenskeren is going to land the cocoon. Shockwave comes down right on top of him, and Shook will fall here as he tried to contest that blue buff. The blue buff itself was in fact not smited away, it's reset, yeah, I couldn't actually see it there. So Svenskeren of course got the blue off Shook when they got that kill, and that blue buff trying to go and be reset once again. This time Jesiz is going to be able to pick that up, so SK, even though they lost the blue buff in the invade, they get it anyway because Shook comes around, they kill him and take both of them.
The interesting thing is, what were Alliance thinking? From the members of Alliance, feeling very confident. nRated is going to look for a fight. He's going in.
Oh, the box coming down, the hook catching on to CandyPanda, and this is bad news for CandyPanda, trying to get away from it. He won't know. It's Tabzz that picks up that kill, and Tabzz now scary again at 2-0-1.
2-0-1 on Lucian, who is already a strong early to mid-game champion. Wickd wants Freddy.
Wickd wants Freddy. He's going to get stunned under the tower though, but he flashes in there. Freddy going to go down. Wickd will die as well. One more turret hit will do that. 1-for-1 in the top lane.
Trading 1-for-1, but that is a Shyvana with a Sunfire Cape against only the Bilgewater Cutlass. So not a bad trade, considering there's not a lot of tanky stats for Jax to work with over and above his passive. Because of the trade, and knowing that SK had been forced out of that bottom lane, that they got the kill in CandyPanda, first dragon secured by Alliance, it's given them a nice healthy gold lead, but Svenskeren now wants Tabzz and Nyph. Can SK get revenge?
Who are they going to go for? Nyph actually was the target, but he flashed underneath the tower. Svenskeren taking a lot of aggro as the Cologne comes out. He will just repel away from it, but aggression from Tabzz gets himself the 1 kill. Froggen's actually headed down from this bottom lane, from the mid lane as well. Not sure that they've got the damage here, nRated extremely low from it, but can they get in position? Tabzz still trying his best as he goes back in here. Surely this means nRated's dead, but Tabzz will surely pay the price as well. He does go down. Finally, the shutdown comes in from Jesiz.
That's very important. The bonus gold from the shutdown landing in Jeziz's back pocket as his very first kill.
Put a case for that they're going to do some pressuring of their own. In fact, Nyph waiting off to the side. The hook comes through, but he's missed there. Actually, they had vision of Nyph because of the ward that was placed a little earlier on. Either way, 4 people beats 2 people, and SK have to back away from that tower. Actually, they may have to back away from the inner tower.
I think they can get stuck. Shook's gone in.
He has gone in. There's a wild growth coming down, and they kill off Jesiz. Repel's going to get you nowhere, I'm afraid. It's a double kill for Tabzz. After being taken down earlier on in the bottom lane, he comes back up with another 2 big kills. They're tanking up now the inner turret in this mid lane. Between them swapping out the aggro, they'll get the kill on it as well.
This is a massive advantage to Alliance. Their comp can do a little more earlier on.
Maybe looking to get something down of his own with that sight stone that he has in as Nyph finds himself a pink ward. However, that might find him a rat as well. No, Tabzz is there, and he's pure presence there, forcing away. However, the Spider's coming in now as well. Nyph going to get locked up, but Jesiz also being fought in the middle, and by fought I mean destroyed. Froggen will get that kill, and look at this, they've turned it around in the bottom side as well, nRated now super low. Colin with the lantern taken, that's a good solar flare, but will he get them away? No! The Q at max range from Shook connects. Look at the timing there for Dragon as well. 2 men down for SK, and Alliance now get themselves the Dragon as well.
2 fights in a row that Alliance have pulled the trigger so quickly that the animation from Shockwave from Jesiz is not enough to channel. They catch Jesiz out of place, and nRated and SK felt that they were catching Nyph. Unfortunately, they hadn't calculated where the rest of the members were. SK give up the kills, they give up the Dragon, and they are now 6,000 gold down. This is a very, very strong start by Alliance. Froggen is controlling the mid lane wave, preventing backup from coming in, and this is going to be a dead Jax.
Didn't really need to tank it there, Wickd, as Freddy's going to get a stun off, but he doesn't catch Tabzz. There is the kickback, and in the end, an easy kill for Alliance. They took a fair bit of damage, but let's be honest, Wickd did just walk in there and aggro it.
Very good death sentence from Nyph, once again landing it before the leap could come out. Froggen was doing the best he could to delay the minion wave, and he's not going to defend the tower. I don't think. One more hit.
Oh, wow.
Wow, they've caught Froggen.
They've caught Froggen out, but there's the wild growth coming in. They're throwing everything at Froggen here. The shockwave goes in as well. And yes, they're going to take down...
What?
Froggen? Are they going to take down Froggen? He's running away from it. The shield on him. Svenskeren's going to try to dive. Froggen is turning around. Doesn't get the kill there on Svenskeren. So very close, though. But in the meantime, the inner turret in the top lane was taken away, and now Wickd coming across the side. That's a brilliant repel. They managed to lock him up with the rest, and Wickd giving a kill up there for nothing.
The culling used just for poke to try and force SK back. They've got Sven.
Walk onto Svenskeren, they just about bring him into box range as Freddy comes forward, 2-man shockwave, stun comes in as a wild growth, isn't going to be enough to save Froggen, but the kill's coming back as well here for Alliance. No, they didn't get down nRated. He was able to flash away, and that is not a bad defense whatsoever. 2 men taken, the poison there finishing off Wickd.
That's the problem. Alliance, they found a pick, but it wasn't on the most ideal target. Going for a Trinity Force as a second item. Tabzz should kill Candy.
Oh, this is going to be close, I think, with a Blade of the Rune King coming through, and it will be CandyPanda taken.
Because they didn't have vision. Wards have been denied by SK. So, blue buff gets taken away. Sven's in trouble. Alliance are committing to this fight. Look for the solar flare.
He's going to come down. There's a shockwave onto Shook and Froggen. It didn't really do much damage. Will hold them back. The solar flare used. Svenskeren's dead. Jesiz is dead. This is going badly for SK Gaming. Freddy wasn't even there. He was down on the bottom side and has not teleported up there just yet. He got himself the tower. Now we'll teleport in, but now it's about rescuing Baron.
This is a 3 versus 5, and nRated's gone in.
He's gone in. Froggen's gone very low. Can he finish him off? Yes, he can. It's CandyPanda that gets that. He's going untamed at the back, but finally they will spot him. Freddy doing a lot of damage as well. CandyPanda in the end gets the kill onto Nyph. 3 men left alive for an Alliance. Coming through, half of Svenskeren's health gone. Not really what they would have been hoping for with that one, but it looks like they're going to go for his solar flare. Slow in a couple at the back, but it's Nyph that's been focused down. The rat-a-tat-tat coming through from CandyPanda, and now Wickd's going to be the focus. Cocoon lands. Will that be the end of him? Stun up from Freddy. Wickd does get his ulti off, and there is wild growth. Not enough to keep him alive, though. SK have got 5 men still up, and they're going to go down mid.
They're going to look for towers. Alliance were 2 split up.
Pretty much even. There's 1,000 gold between them, which is really nothing. However, recalls here from SK. Alliance are going to go for the sneaky Baron.
They need to get more damage on you and quicker. A third of it's been lost. I think SK, I think they're going to be too late. I don't think they can make it. Alliance, they lose the fight. They lose 2 towers, but they grab themselves Baron. We are in for a hell of a game.
36 minutes into this one, and there we see it again, how much damage Wickd actually is going to be taken. They've gone on towards Orianna. Wild growth comes onto Shook, but they may have thrown too much in there too early. Wickd going to go low. So let's go from the side, and there is the shockwave coming out. Wickd able to stay alive from this one, and Svenskeren will have to repel away from the minions.
Alliance were winning. SK's pulled it back, and CandyPanda is so scary, he gets played away.
Played away, box actually going down. Wickd's going to dive right in there, trying to get onto CandyPanda. They hug Freddy as well, but this is a mess. This is a very messy fight. Shook in the middle of them, going to try and kick CandyPanda back. Does do that. They're going to take him down. The AD carry's dead. Elise will repel. Jesiz is burning. Froggen gets that one, and that is 2 men down. The mid laner, the AD carry, and now the jungler down here for SK Gaming. Alliance will surely want to win the game here.
They've got so much damage and so much tankiness. They can can get onto the Nexus turrets, you have to question, what was CandyPanda doing going through that area of the map? Ran the risk of being caught out, did get caught out. It's all on nRated and Freddy. They've got so little to work with, but the Nexus turrets are down. I think Alliance have done it.
There's surely no way that those two can hold on to this one. We see them retreating up into the fountain as if to say, let's not give up any more points in this one, and it will be Alliance that break through after 41 minutes. A hard-fought match for them, but they take the victory over SK and go top of the European LCS.
5-1 after 2 weeks. A very stark contrast to the 2-4 from the spring split.